Inflation and the Fed. This be the last great. What's up, SB? Goldman Sachs. Just looking through some news right now. Nothing really amazing on the scanners over here. The highest mover is D Dog, whatever D Dog is. So I'm not interested in that. Wonder will we see any oil stocks pop today? Let me actually go and check INDO because that was an oil stock or one that found oil. Let me see what they're doing now. Nah, I'm good. Let me see. INDO. Nah, that thing's getting no volume. Jobless claims. Regulator. Bombardier eyes higher. Looks like Tesla is recalling some more vehicles. Good morning, Donnell. Tesla recalling nearly 579. They just recalled like 800,000 for um another problem. So Tesla may be taking another little dip today. If you're interested in Tesla for options, it's still a high price stock. So I did exit my trade. I don't know if y'all are in the Discord, but I posted in there a picture of my trade on Peloton. That let me explain this over here on Peloton. So over here on Peloton yesterday, I took a trade on Peloton and I entered right here at the 36.55, right? 36.55-ish entry, 36.60. And so of course, on Monday, I lost $40 on Peloton, right? And so, due to the wash sale rules, they average you up. So, I wake up this morning and my average is not at 36.60, it is at 38.60, a dollar away from where I entered. So, I was like, you know what? It's all good. I'm just going to cut it if it breaks, if it starts breaking down. And I had a stop right here at the 37.94, which was about a $15 loss right there. And I was like, if it breaks this, I'll go ahead and cut it for the day. The reason is when you have the wash sale, and I was already down on the ticker $40, so they averaged it up as if they took their $40 back. They were like, okay, well, you did win on this trade because yesterday in aftermarket it was up around $40. And so they just averaged me up. And so when I woke up this morning, that trade was no longer up $40. It was up like $2. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I just went ahead and sold it on this little dip down. $15 loss. This was my average price right here at the 30.60 when I woke up. And I was like, man, if this thing breaks down these hour bars, I'm getting out. So I got out right there at the 37.90-ish. And that was about a $15 loss. I know it says 16, but this doesn't show the cents. It's probably like 15 and maybe like 15.50 or something like that. But I'd rather take a $15 loss. And now I think I'm down on Peloton $25 on the ticker total. So I would need to win $25 for that wash sale to get to not happen anymore. But $25, I'm probably not even going to trade it anymore. I just bought those 15 shares down here in this area. I was like, man, this thing's consolidating real nice right here. And it just ripped out of there. Nice $40 win. And just woke up and boy, definitely did not look the same. But anyway, I'm watching today. Let's jump back over here on the scans. Watching on the scans today, I saw D-Dog pop up, but it's a little bit more pricey stock, 170 it says, so it's gapped up a little bit. Twitter was also up on some earnings. I don't know about Twitter. It's not that volatile, very small range. And then I saw Disney, Uber, and a lot of stocks that I'm not interested in. They're gonna have to be making big moves for me to trade them. These are just 5%, 6%. I'm not interested in that. So, yeah. And then, let's see, Twitter year over year still been going down. It's $10 from that previous low, 32, and then this one's 20. So about $10. All right. But we are going to be watching and waiting. BKKT, all those crypto stocks that were coming up, they ended up going back down. I don't know if Bitcoin is going sideways or what, but all those crypto stocks kind of taking a red day today. Let me go look at BTCS, being stock. Where is it at? It's still at $5. Not moving great. What's up, Lori? Yep. I was telling them about this trade on Peloton I had yesterday. The wash sale rule, man, kills it. Kills it. But it's all good. I'm only down $25 on that ticker. Seems like it will crash today. Inflation 7.5. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me pull up the news. I was looking at the news a little bit earlier, but yeah, that is some of it, which is insane. Inflation reaches fresh 40-year high in 40 years. Apples have not been this high price. No, I'm kidding. No, it wasn't bad, Lori. I only lost I lost, well, it wasn't really a loss because of watch sale rules. It was basically an eraser of my win. So it was a $40 win, but due to watch sale, it was like a $25 win, I guess. So it's still a winning trade. Nothing horrible. Um, let's see. I'm just wondering, man. All these this inflation and all this stuff. Where is it going, man? It just, I mean, if you're gonna inflate, it just seems like the value in the market is so uneasy right now. How can you inflate without a kind of like a standard when the market's been moving like it is? How how I feel like they're just inflate. I don't know if they're trying to make back all the stuff that they did during COVID times or what, but I kind of figured they were going to be rate hiking a little bit because of all of the stimulus that they gave out. I still need to do my taxes as well. My son is now in prison, but I still owe 50K on the student loans I took out for him. Gee whiz. That's not nice. I just turned 60 and will probably have to work 20 more years. I currently owe about 50K in Parent Plus loans that have compounded to this amount through the years. My son has no means to pay his part due to incarceration in the past, presently, and in the future. Can I get relief or am I stuck with an entire loan amount? Do I make a deal to pay based on my income? Answer: unfortunately, despite the situation, you're likely liable for at least part of this debt. That's because Parent Plus loans are solely the responsibility of the parent borrower, regardless of the child's ability to pay. Parent Plus borrowers don't have as many repayment options available as undergraduate borrowers if they're having difficulty repaying debt. Okay, student loan expert at Nerd Wallet. That's not good. And even if you do, wait. Leslie H. Um, Tane, financial attorney of and founder of Tane Law Group, says you may not have to pay the full amount. And even if you do, there are ways to make the required payments fit into your budget, says Tane. Here are some options. Okay. That's crazy, man. Student loans ain't no game, bro. Oh no, not my son. No, no, no. Nah, just reading this little article. My son is now in prison, but still I owe 50K in student loans I took out for him. All right, so let's see. What's up, Lightning Rick? Yep. So we'll see how this affects the markets today. This whole economy. I see this the SPY coming back down to the 450s. Look at this big old red candle. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Tested that for it's double topped here as well. So this was the 460 level that it's double topped on. I guess I could draw resistance up here. This is the 4-hour chart. Double topped on that, and now looking like we may see some downwards movement. So be careful in the market today. I guess this is one reason we're not seeing much push today in the small caps or anywhere else. The biggest mover is just a 10% mover, DDOG. That's $171. But I mean, who wants to step into this one? It's not looking friendly today, and that's also why I ended up selling out of my position as well. Once I saw the SPY kind of looking iffy around that 460 level, not something I want to take part in. We have about almost 10 minutes to the bell. Let's buy one of DDOG. Let me go look. Let me go see the news first. Let's see. What's the news? Datadog Q4 earnings. Shares trading higher. It's a upbeat outlook. I would not do it because the market is looking like it's about to dump. Now, if DDOG does a major pullback, maybe. But it's just like, One share though, is it worth it? DCFC definitely came on back down to the $13. I know it's probably not gonna be able to return up there, especially not today. Today is probably gonna be a watch and learn day rather than a jump in day. So we'll see though. What's up, Daniel B? Everything getting hit. Twitter over here taking a plummet. I had mapped out this area to be a possible buy area, but then I saw the SPY and I was like, yeah, this ain't going nowhere. This thing does not look good at all. So it's back red on the day. Do we have any green ones that aren't stupid high price like DDOG? Matter of fact, I'll watch DDOG out of the open since it is the biggest mover on the day and see if it dumps. Let's see, what else? Disney is also up, so I put Disney over here just to watch. Uber is up 3%, so we'll watch these. And Wells Fargo, not too interested in that one. I'll watch it. I'll put it over here since today is just a observation day. WFC. What's up, One Life? Appreciate that, One Life. I wish I'm just trying to be great like you, One Life. One day I will achieve that level of sophistication. Such a sophisticated gentleman. Oh man. All right. Exactly, SB. All of us become sophisticated. So DDOG has already given back a lot of profits. Look at where it was on the morning at 190. Double looks like almost a double top on DDOG and gave back $20 per share off that top. Disney was another one that's getting a little bit of volume. Not huge movement, but yeah, all of these seem to have top and tails today. They've all given back something. VIX saw the SPY drop and the VIX is going, it's feeling itself. Look at that VIX jumping up there, 15 up to 16. That's a dollar jump on the SPY dumping. Uber also taking a little scoot down. BHP, what was BHP? What is BHP? BHP Group. Okay. So if you think the SPY is going to continue going down, you can always play the inverse of the X or the VIX Y. Appreciate that, Daniel B. Lightning Lightning Rick said he just he just wants to Lightning Rick, man, wants to be rich. Hollywood smile. I don't know, man. I don't know about a Hollywood smile. Y'all trying to butter me up. I'm gonna mess around and press the buy button for no reason. Oh my gosh, the SPY is still looking like it's gonna have a hard time finding a bottom. It had a previous bottom here at the 445, which we'll kind of see what it wants to do on that level, but this little range is not looking well for it. Celery is like crunchy water. It depends. It depends. If you get it fresh, it's definitely got a tang to it. I guess you can say it has a acquired taste. Definitely. Some of it is spicy when you bite into it. Some of it is just like sweet. Some of it is, just bland like water. And if you never had naturally spicy celery, then I don't know what you're doing. All right, we got 5 minutes to the bell. DCFC continued on down following a nice little downtrend. The 1240 area was the last place that it actually came down and kind of bounced at. So I want to see it around this level, 1240 up to the $13. Kind of see what it does down here at this support. And I'll be watching it. Let's see. Let's see. Lori Lee says Daniel B. Hope celery stick weren't the only thing you had for dinner. Hey man, sometimes Sometimes it's a struggle out here, man. You don't want to go out and get something. Let's see. When I was on a keto, I lasted 2 weeks. I drank water with salt, but still crave bananas and coconut water nonstop. Lori says horrible mood and cramps. Mm. Oh man, DCFC came down to this little area, little 1240 area, got a little bounce, but that's not good before the open. I was expecting it to kind of hold down there at 1240 area, but not looking like it wants to do that. Oh well. Still below the downtrend. The trend right now is at the $15, so I'm gonna let it consolidate a bit. Well, looks like it did come down to that range, but I want to see intraday movement now. It's already under the downtrend. It could definitely dive on us. Two minutes left to the bell. $30. That spy still getting a nice press down. I wonder will it rebound any. Looks like it's already came down here, tried to come back up a little bit to the 451, but it's looking like it's ready to go down. Be very careful on this open. What will hold up against the spy? Will anything hold up? 3 seconds. There's the open. All right, so let's see what is green here. Come on now. DCFC is what I want to look at. Yeah, that one's not looking too good. DDOG. Continue to get a push down. Disney trying to pull a red to green move, but failed. So nothing looking super good. P-Ton, glad I sold that one. Would have been down like 30 bucks again. All right. DCFC coming back into this little buy range, this previous little spot where it kind of had some consolidation here at the open. So I'm definitely watching that one hard. SPY gave a short little bounce back up to the 452. Look how extended it is off of this 9 EMA. That's a $3 extension. It's got a lot of potential to continue down. So yeah, everything's kind of going red right now. Letting it play around. DCFC, come on down, buddy. This point, what's the bottom of this? The bottom is the 1291. And this is the first 5 minutes. So the risk level would be the 1240 if I were to enter around this area. But letting it come on down and see if it can test that 1240. Getting a nice little push down there on the 15 minute. How close can you get to the 1240? I want my risk to be very low. Or will you just push so far that I don't even want to buy you down there? DDOG getting a little bit of a turnaround. 170. How much range did it have on this first candle? 170 or 167 up to the 171. But look at this 4-hour chart. Look at this pull down on the 4-hour chart. That's not looking nice. Let me see. Did anybody do any call outs? KSS. KSS is the only thing I see right now. D-Dog jumping up there to the 174. Nice little ripper there. I believe somebody said they were thinking about taking one share. So I guess you'd be up what, $3 on that, $4 on that one share. But this downtrend, the pre-market high is up here at the 189. So that is a long way for it to get back up. Disney continuing down. Seeing a lot of these reverse and come back green on the day. Very small green, but still green. Uber making that turnaround. Let me see. I don't even know what the news was on Uber. Uber, peak markets. Dan Ives says Uber Q4 results were better than feared. Jumped up from the 40 up to the 41, but definitely is a heavier type stock. P-Ton continuing down. KSS not doing much either. Definitely slowing down here on DCFC. It's looking for that nice push through. Can it start holding up this level of the $12, $13? It's looking like where it's facing some little difficulties. $13. D-Dog getting on up there. Very nice explosion off the lows. 176 up there. So if you took that one share, you'd be up $6. VIX definitely coming back down, kind of strong there. The SPY must be doing some strong movement back up. Yeah, almost back to the 453s. BHP also up. Uber. Everything just took a little rebound. I believe we're about to see the dump of a century. Everything just taking a little rebound. Even Twitter looking like trash out here. Taking a little rebound. Even DCFC. So it is holding above. I want to see this candle close and see if it can actually hold above the 13. $13.50. Do I want to get involved on this one? $13.55. Let's see if I can identify a trend first. A little micro trend to the downside would be great. D-Dog up to 178. Nice rip on the open. It was the biggest mover, so definitely going to be giving some potential short plays up here. Previous levels where it kind of consolidated was the 180, so it may find some rejection at the 180 level. D-Dog. INDO. Actually, I looked at this one earlier. I looked at this one earlier this morning. I don't think it's gonna be able to compete today, but it is closely related to oil stocks. So if it can get over $5 and start to hold a little bit, it may be interesting. But it's got to get some more volume, getting some more eyes on it. But look at what it's got to compete with today. Like all these things going green. Look at DCFC going green. Look at this. Held up to 13, trying to get up out of there. But I need to see a definite trend first, though, on this one. I don't want to get tricked in. Just chopping around there a little bit. So at this point, the low here is the 1297. 1297. I may find some resistance up there at the 1431, but it looks like it's finding resistance here at the high of the intraday, 1391. So I'm gonna see if it can test down there to 13 again, and then maybe give a little bit of a reprieve back up. D-Dog. Okay, everything's turning around now. Disney getting bought back up off those lows. VIX taking a nice dive down. It's crazy. You could play the VIX, but you cannot hold the VIX because the SPY is so unpredictable. Uber taking a nice little break there. BHP. Okay. SB called out AREB. AREB. Let's see. What's the news on this one? No news on this one. American Rebel Holdings announces a 10.5 million public offering on yesterday. Do they have a shelf registration is my question. Let's see. AREB. No shelf registration. Are they listed on the short squeeze? AREB. Okay. Not a lot of data on them. Okay, DCFC coming back down to the 13s again for another little test. Want to see if I can kind of find a trend before I try to get into these, especially if you're already fighting an overall downtrend. So 1320 back into play. 1240 will be the all out if I were to trade this today. But I do see AREB, especially over here on the daily chart though, on AREB. Definitely gapped up a little bit. 250 came from 3 cents, went up to 420. But I think this may be a pump and dump, so I'm going to definitely avoid it, but I'll watch it. Just be careful on that one. Good morning, GD. So again, DCFC holding up just a little bit. We have this previous level here of the 1382 that has been a little bit of a problem for it. So I put that as resistance. And we'll see how it holds above this $13. DDOG coming on back down through a little wick down there. Disney. AREB still playing around up here around the 350. Not looking nice at all. Maybe for the shorts it's looking nice. P-ton. Okay. So I wonder, can we get another test up here of the 1379 and a possible ride up to the downtrend? Downtrend right now, let's see, is at the 15s for a downtrend. Did open up kind of low on DCFC. Holding that bottom though, 1314. Can it close this candle above this previous low, the 1315 is my question. $13.50 getting tested there. Okay. So a lot of these are kind of closing down their range. Don't want to watch this one no more. I'm not even interested. Disney, not interested. I was just watching those at the open, but now I'm going to keep my eyes on it. Things that I'm actually looking to trade. BHP, nope. BHP, making moves up there. Wells Fargo, nope. Twitter, cooking its way back up there as well. Still under the downtrend. DCFC, still testing above that 13. Wanted to get this drop here. $13.50 becoming resistance. Small profit on IRNT. IRNT. Yeah. Let me see IRNT. Yeah. Shares rise 20. They got a new security contract. It's pretty dope. All right, so this is kind of holding up a little bit. So I am going to 1340s, holding up in this range a little bit. So I'm going to get involved if it pulls back and can back test me. Can it back test me in? Okay, got in there on the back test, just small, giving it a little bit of a play over the 13. Enter one more time. Just looking for that test back up to the uptrend. And there. So I got 15 shares of that just for that test back up to the uptrend. It did stay in this range, but looking for that 1350 to get an explosion here. The bottom of this hour candle is looking like the 12 or the break of the 13, so it'll be a 40-cent risk here. So $12.99 is my out. Holding around that 1350 level. New candle opening there. Just grab 15 shares, and as long as it holds above that 13, I'll hold it. So $12.99 is my out. Oh my gosh, I did not mean to do that. That was a limit order. Oh well. Meant to change it to the stop. Okay. Let's try again. Still in the same area, pretty much. Okay, so now I have 5 shares trying to get back in. Did not realize that was a limit order. 13 still the risk. All right, well, got 10 shares. Man, I did not expect that. I can still add before it breaks though. If I can get an ad here, that would be so great. I cannot get filled. There we go. Okay, 15 shares back in there. $12.99 will be my out. Now I got my stop. Okay, now we good to go. It's like, dang it, man. Give me what I want. Anyway, we'll the profit target up here is the 1475. So I go ahead and put a limit order up there. Actually, no, I just hold this 1475 and looking for it to touch that top up there. We actually have the 9 EMA on the hour chart that is at the 1436. So giving it some time to play up here. It did break that previous high. Looking for some people to kind of get interested into it. As long as it holds up that 13, I'll continue to hold it. But let's look around still. Can we break 14? Trend line up here, 1475. Can we see that pop? Seeing a pop down back below here. Okay, what else we got? VIX absolutely getting destroyed. P-time back up to 38. P-time, come on, register. Yeah, it's still below. I would still be red on this trade. So I ain't worried about that. Uber, Twitter. Twitter, back up there. All right. Want to see this thing snap 14 here. $3 million shares traded. Finding a nice little top in this area. 4 hour is at the what is this? $13. So yeah, definitely let it play here. See if we can get that continued push. Everything else kind of reversed and had a little run up, so I'm expecting this one to give a little bit. Okay, 1410. Trend line up here at the 1480. Can we touch it? Maybe a little bit of a slower mover. I'm only in 15 shares, so I'm gonna give it some time to play. Using the 4 hour 9 EMA right now as an out, which is at Wait a minute, why isn't it showing? Why are you not showing? Let me go to my settings and show chart keys. Okay, there it is. All right, so yeah. DCFC. If it can get going, that'll be great. Looking for that 1420-ish to get touched or something. Very small volume right there. Let's see if it'll stop me out and crack that 13 down. Coming right back to my entry. Will you crack down the 13s here? Is the question. Till it stops me out, I'll be in this one. P-ton made it all the way back. Now I'll be getting back green on this trade, but it's too late now for that. Came down to this previous trend line, held the trend line, took a little dollar rip up. Yeah, that's nice. $13.60 holding slightly. But not enough. The 15-minute doesn't look too great. Needs to get back over that 13.75. My risk on that trade is 40 cents on 15 shares, so that's about $7. Okay, P-ton. P-ton still doing his thing. Uber, everything, man, is just having a nice little day today. Nice opens, strong opens. I don't know why this P-ton is still showing up as if I'm in the trade, because I'm not. So I don't know. Okay, we're seeing the break of the 1370s. Can we get those 75s to hold strong, though? Oh my goodness, look at the VIX. Look at that hour chart. Woo! It's nasty. AREB still right in that same area. Very small movements. I wasn't a super big fan of the news on that one. KSS. This one opened up a little bit higher, but I don't see those buyers coming in there pushing it up. So not a lot of confidence. It's literally sitting on the VWAP, just sitting there. Nothing else really setting up for upwards movement. VIX continuing to haul down. Spot all the way back up to the 455. crazy move. Dump, rip. Spot looking like it's trying to get back up there to this flat top of the 460 real quick. P-ton. P-ton did end up going back up there. Man, I would have been up $2 right now. Oh well. Not $2 per share, $2 P&L. I see them up 14 cents now. Let's see if it can get going upward. See if it can go up there and test that uptrend real quick. Definitely gave it plenty of time. We are, I don't know how many minutes we are in. 9:30, whatever we in. But just giving this thing some time to get through these highs. Want to see a definite either uptrend or downtrend on the day. But right now it's just kind of flat. $13.91. Can we get up there to that $14 level? It's my question. Getting shorted kind of hard right there. Big still coming down. Uber. We gotta wait for some dips, man. Right, looking like it's getting a little bit of action above the 13. Can we go ahead and take over that 14 level? Right now, my stop out is the 12.90, but it'll probably move up to the 13 soon. Like it wants to go and test that 14 level. Give a nice little breakout here. Just giving it time, more and more time. Top level here is the 14.25. touching the 14. Can we get that 1401 break? 1403 very quickly. So like I said, this is a $7 risk on this one. It was the lowest risk trade that I saw on the day, so this is the one I took. And once it slammed down, okay, it'll be just a little market donation. VIX plummeting. AREB still going sideways here. Twitter moving on up. Struggling on that 14 break. May be getting ready to come back down here. We've seen this one explode before, so that's why I'm kind of in anticipation of the explosion, because once it explodes, it's too fast. If it explodes, and it could explode downward, which is why my size is down. So did not touch that high there and is getting a little bit of a downtrend here. Micro downtrend right through here. So we'll see how strong this actually is. AREB kind of slowing down here a little bit. It's been flat for quite a while. Has a top up here, the 576. Twitter continue to push. DCFC continue to hold up. We need to see a break of this trend though. $14 is a problem and this trend is a problem. Has a little bit of the uptrend as well, so we'll see which one it breaks first. Down here at the 1330 right here on this little trend. 1330. So yeah, 1325. That'll decrease my loss to like maybe a 50-cent loss. 1324. Right below that intraday trend right there. If it breaks that. Doesn't look horrible right now, but it can definitely turn around quickly if we don't see those 14s come up. It's P-Ton. KSS. Can we get some consolidation around this level? Then a pop. Can we see it break over the 90s? $13.24. Let me recalculate my risk here. $13.63 down to $13.24. That'll be a 39-cent loss on 15 shares. So that would be a $5 risk. So I'm okay with that. $5 risk. If it wants to rip, if it wants to come down, whatever it wants to do, it can do it. Still looking for some of these to come on down. Let's see, BKKT. BKKT continues to grind up. BKKT. Grab. What is grab? GRAB. Let's see. CLSK. What is that? CLSK. Whoops. All right. So not seeing anything else low float moving. Calculated a $5 risk on DCFC. Wants to get going, great. But definitely gave it plenty of time to do its thing. It's back red on the day. New candle opening there. Kind of a low candle. Very low candle. Bottom is the 1354. Volume kind of drying up in here a little bit. Can we get a retest of this overall downtrend, micro downtrend? That was not a good drawing. Let's see. Right through here. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get a retest of it, if possible. We got a breakout failure. Breakout failure. Will this breakout be a failure? This is 3 times in a row. And if it doesn't fail, I'll use this trend here. 1350 will be the new markout spot. 1350. So that'll be a 13-cent risk. 1350. Let's see if it can get going. Come on, little buddy. Get those 90s up there. Show me what you're working with. Push them boys out of there. One, two, three failures. 1375 on the bid. Can the 80s come back up here? 87. Can they get? Come on now. Let's see the 80s on the bid. See the 80s very quickly and then off. Can we get a stack of 80s? All right, not wanting to do it. Back to the 75. Go check something else out. Arab, just going flat up here. A lot of fooling around that 350 level. Twitter coming back down. P-Ton, wow, coming on back down. So we are about 15 minutes away from being a hour in to the market. A lot of pullbacks. May see a pullback on something that I'm actually in. Hopefully not, but if it does, oh well. It is holding this level though. This was a previous up. Will this be another failure or is it ready to push? A lot of resistance right there. Can we go ahead and break that 14 here? If we do, new stop goes at 1350. Wow, little micro trend holding up, huh? Getting up there to that 14. Can we see it push? Can we get those buyers in here to push it through that level? Opening up very high there. Okay, so 1350 is becoming the new spot. Wow, you need to break if you're gonna break. Not seeing that break yet. Want to see a full break of the 14. A lot of shakiness. Come on, full break. Okay, 1403. Okay, cool. That's what I needed to see. All right, 1350 is the out. So at this point, this will be a 13-cent risk on 15 shares. Nice, getting a nice push out there. Trend line is up here at the 1461. The risk on this trade now is, let me calculate, 13 cents times 15. That's whoa, what? Oh, I'm risking $2. $2 risk on this trade now. So let's see what it wants to do up here. Getting up there to the trend. Can we get that push through? Can it just disrespect that trend there? Woo. Nice little push down. Giving it some time. Will it crash here? So the bottom of this 15-minute candle is the 1367. Matter of fact, you know what? I could move my stop up to break even. That way, if it just fails, it's just gone. Yeah. I'm going to move my stop up to break even. I don't want to take even a little loss on this one. 63. Or actually 1359. So if it slams big, I'll be ready for it. Okay. So 1359, this is now a 4-cent risk if it does want to slam down here. But if it wants to get over the 4-hour chart, the previous body was a 1450. So looking for that 1450 push if possible. So it is coming down to this strong downtrend there. Can we get that push out of here? 1450 getting touched. Nice. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. All right. So now definitely moving it up above break even as a out. 1363. 1480. Giving it some time to play over this level. Can it get any continuation here? $14.75. 14, getting up to the 15. And now I want to see consolidation up here. On the 4-hour chart, the trend is at the 1517. 1517. So let's see if we can get a break of the 15 here. Okay, a little high open. I like it. Can it push up some more? Can it start to find this this trend as a bottom? Can we see those 80s? Can we see the 15 get touched? Almost a double top there, high of the 1495, 1495. I'll give it some more time. My break even is literally at the okay. Okay, taking a little time up here. May need to consolidate after this rip out of here. So I'm definitely going to give it time to do that. The hour chart doesn't look bad. Break back within this trend will be the 1388. So 13, I move my stop up to the 1375. 1375. Right under this trend. If it breaks back into this trend, I know it's weak. Okay. Somebody says RREB looks interesting. Yeah, it does look interesting. Hopefully somebody took that short. If you could. Twitter. P-Ton. Uber gave back everything. Boy, boy, boy. Don't like that. Don't like the way it's moving. Grab. Just grabbed some people and took them down. BKKT is one that we've seen before. It's always, yesterday it was so grindy. Oh my goodness. I would not, You gotta buy that low. It was so grindy yesterday. This one holding out of that overall downtrend there. I want to see a new low outside of this downtrend would be perfect. New low and then a consolidation right outside of this downtrend. RF still pushing down. Twitter closing down its range as well. Peloton, I've given up on. I'm done with that. Okay, so we're getting an open right on the trend. Can it start to just hold out here? Just consolidate on this trend sideways will be perfect. $14.50 is what needs to start the hold. KKT Continue to explode out of there on BKKT. No real entries are on this one. Yeah, it just cracked VWAP. Okay. Uber making its way up there. Still. P-Ton, boy, going up to $40. Man. Ay. Oh well. Mm. It's a nice one. But there'll be more setups, whatever. 1440. Can we see that 1450 come back into play on DCFC? Anything above the 40s? Looks like it's coming on down kind of quickly. Okay. All right, well, if it comes on down here and cracks that 1375, I shall be out. If it can get back through this trend, though, I'll be moving my stop up to the $14. So just giving it some time to play. This is a much bigger stock than usual, a usual penny stock. So that's why I'm giving it some time, because sometimes they'll grind around, chop you out. Uber, Arab. Yeah, that thing's gone. Take that off my watch list. Twitter. Looking like it's about to dump. Still within this downtrend. Never did even get close to testing the uptrend there on the day. So about to take a nice dump on Twitter. Let's see anything else popping up here. Jump over here to the scans real quick. Twillo, $228. BKK, moving on up to about 10%, but it's a grinder. SoFi, Grab, not moving much at all. So yeah, other than what I'm currently in, I'm just gonna chill. Breaking down that 14 looks like it's gonna end up stopping me out here. Do not want to see it break down this previous trend. We'd love to see it get bought up off this level. 1384. Let's see if we can get some pops here. If not, I'll stop out. Gave it a try. Was looking for a little bit more, but it's a green trade. It's just, you know, definitely not as green as I would have liked it. There's a pop off that level. People buying around this little trend, downtrend. All right. So does it want to retest this uptrend here at the 1445? Still above the trend line. Can we get back over? Let's see, what's the high of this candle? High is a 1421. 1421 on this candle. New 1 minute candle just opened up. Do they want to get it back over the 1410s? 1412s. Can we see the 1415s? Fourteen fifteens. Nope, nothing over the 1410s on the bid. Can they catch it here? 1412s back up there, but not on the bid. There's some 12s coming on the tape. 12, 13, 15. Okay. So not looking horrible. The low of this candle now is the 1383, which I'll be moving up as a new bottom point. 1383. Held out of this downtrend here, so I like that. 30 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. Can it get going back upward? 1420s. Fifteen seconds left on this candle. Okay, just a few seconds left. We did hold up that uptrend, opening up the new candle a little bit lower. Can we get back over the 1420s? Twitter. He is doing that dump that I thought it was going to be doing. Came up into this range that I marked for Twitter earlier. Failed through that range, or failed to form a new low above this range, and now moving down. P-Ton did get up there and touch 40. That's that top of the trend right there. Whatever. Let P-Ton do his thing. Did P-Ton have any news today? Wall Street's best mentions. Nah, I'm good. Okay. Uber. Okay, so we're seeing it come back up here. Can we get a nice little rip through this 1420 level? Mm-hmm. SPY is back up to 457. Almost made it back up to the 460s. What did I trade? I traded well, I'm currently in DCFC. I made some money on it yesterday. I took another small position in it just to see if it can pay out a little bit. Looks like it's getting I want to see it back over this 1420. Start to march its way up. It does have a little bit of an uptrend, but it's a bigger float. So it's kind of a chopper. So I'm trying not to get my stop out too close to it. Looking for this breakout pattern though here. Right here had a nice downtrend. Tested the downtrend once, but I want to see it get up here and hold around this 1450-ish level throughout the day. Right now my current stop is at 1374, so I have no risk on this trade. I'm already in the green, but looking for it to get back up here to these highs if possible throughout the day. Nice little buy up on this 15-minute candle though. So definitely doesn't look horrible. Man, BKKT is probably gonna have a big pullback. It ran like this yesterday as well, from the $4 up to the $8. So it took it 1, 2, 3 days to make a $4 move. So I mean, if you're patient, definitely can capitalize on a move like that. SPY. SPY right up there to the flat top again of that 460 level. That is very, very scary. Came up here, faced problems. Will it go ahead and break down that 460 level there? I mean, it's just right across the top too. Twitter. BKKT finally pulling back. I wonder what Bitcoin is doing. If BKKT is running like this. Where's my trading view? Bitcoin is at 45,000. Yeah, it is up a lot. Yeah. Bitcoin moved up from that 36,000 up to the 45,000 right there. So yeah, definitely moved up quite a bit. That's why those Bitcoin and cryptocurrency stocks are following it. So we're seeing another time of rejection here from the SPY. The VIX down here. I am going to grab a little bit of the VIX and see if it can get going upwards. I just want to participate on the move. I don't want that much because it doesn't move big. I don't want to waste too much capital in it. But if the SPY wants to absolutely dump, I'll pick up some shares down here at 15. Because it has been a crazy ride on the SPY. But it's looking like it's going back up to the 456. So maybe if we see a touch of that and big rejection, then I'll be looking to enter on the VIX. I may have to pay a higher price, but I'm willing to pay that. DCFC went up there and got close to the trend again, but getting faded off of that again. So not able to give that breakout. Will it be able to hold up to 14 then? Is the next question. The uptrend is right here at the 1375 where my stop is. If it breaks that, I'll be out. But if some buyers want to jump in there and have fun with it today, let them do it. BKKT. I wonder if BKKT fails. Let's see. Penny. Why would the SPY dump? My bad. Penny Prince. You are in Prague. PROG. Prague slowly climbing. Why would SPY dump? Well, the thing is, the SPY has tested 450 or not 450, 460 multiple times. I've been waiting to see, is it gonna break it? What kind of resistance will it face there? That's really what I'm looking for, and I'm kind of gonna play the VIX against it if it does break and then fail big. Like right now, look at it, 470, 457. Man, this thing just needs to break. Maybe it'll take another day. Maybe it'll gap above this sometime in the future, but you never know. You never know. It's touching it. Let's see. The high was a 457.88. This one touched the 457.71. What does it want to do? Inflation staying high. Daniel B. SPY will make a new all-time high this year. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, there is some bad news out, but I'm just doing a technical analysis on what the charts are doing. So, of course I know about the news, but I'm looking at this 460, how many times it's tested and failed. And I'm like, it may get dicey here. May get dicey here. Looking like DCFC breaking down that 14 or trying to. So we'll see if it gets that continuation push through the 1375 here. If so, I will be out. Coming and sitting on the VWAP here, kind of flat, still in the uptrend though. So all we need is a test of the 1434 now. Um, let's see. Penny Prince says inflation is this a new theory you have heard of? I'm much older than you. I mean, I wouldn't worry long term. Yeah, but today they said that the inflation is the highest that it's been in 40 years. So that's pretty high. Wait a minute, where's my 40 years is a long time for it to be. Oh, I just got stopped out of my position. So still a green trade, but whatever. Gave it a try. It just could not fly. Twitter coming on down. P-Ton looking like it's about to do the same dance. So I only got in small one trade because I saw how the spot was looking. I was like, ooh, this might be bad. So we did get rejection off of that outro that it was trying to do. We got a breakdown of the 1375. So we will see. BKKT giving back. Giving back. Uber. P-Ton. All right, so are you guys seeing anything else? Are you guys seeing anything else? Oh yeah, Daniel B. Who cares about inflation if you have lots of money? For sure, Pelosi does. I guess. Um, let's see. One like I said, I traded, but in and out quick on Sava. What is Sava doing today? Um, let me see. You must be a short-term trader. I hold for years. That's how you gather wealth. Um, who cares about inflation? No, my name is John. It's a theory until you go to the grocery store. And then Penny Prince says, is Daniel your name? And then Daniel B says, yeah, Sava is getting a little spicy out there. Then Daniel B says, one life, one chance. I've been just waiting when prices went over closing prices from yesterday. Yeah, it definitely got a nice bump out of there from the $40 on up. Should be popping up here somewhere. But yeah, today's been a slower day for the small caps. So we see it failing this uptrend. Will it come back and regain this uptrend? It will need to get back over the 1390 for a potential entry on it. RNT looks to be trending up again. RNT, Donnell says. Or wait, IRNT, my bad. IRNT. I own You own 43 stocks you've been holding for 10 years. Woo! That's some time, man. IRNT. What is the news on this one? IronNet shares trading higher after company announced an agreement with Gulf Cooperation Council. Wait a minute, where'd it go? Council country to provide collective defense for critical national infrastructure. I don't know. We'll have to see about that one. Maybe it'll be something to keep on watch, but I mean, look at this. Look at these charts over here on IRNT. This is the yearly chart. Big old pullback. Going a little bit green on this year. Big old pullback. So, you know, it is low right now. Maybe it will be a longer term something. It's definitely held around this range for a while and finally getting a gap up. But yeah, definitely I'll keep it on the watch list to kind of read up and do some research on it if it's going to be a long-term trade. Let's see what else. Okay. So this one's coming back up here to this trend. Can it retake this trend is the question. The bottom here is a 1350. And I'm going to use this as my out. So this will be a 30-cent risk here. Let's see. What is this? 1350. Yeah. Giving it some time. It did get a little bit of rejection off that trend line though. May have to wait for the next candle. See if the next candle opens up above 1350. And the 15-minute isn't looking too good either. So got to wait for things to kind of come into play here. If it can just hold this 1350 though, it might look good again. So it did open up a little bit higher here. So let's see what it wants to do here on this little pullback. If it breaks the 1350, I'm done with it for the day. It's not going to give me the move that I was looking for. But if it can retest this trend line, then that may be a little bit of a signal. $13.70. Definitely right back in this level that it struggled with at the beginning, $13.75. Now wait a minute, Penny Prince. Penny Prince, I see your logo. Um, Street Smart. Oh, my bad. Street Smart Edge. My bad. Tripping. See your logo, man. You look familiar. I don't know why. You look familiar, Mr. Penny Prince. We did have some nice rippers yesterday. DCFC definitely gave me a nice move, but now looking like that 1350, if it cracks, it's a no-go for the day. Needed to hold up. Maybe we've met. I don't know, man. Definitely looks very familiar. I like your beard though. One day, one day I'll be able to grow facial hair like that. Mine grows, but it just don't. I just cut it. I'm like, just keep it cut, especially behind a mask. It's like, all these places I go in, they be like, yeah, gotta mask up, bro. Yeah, but I had no problem with it. They're paying me, so whatever. All right. Oh, you have your own channel. Okay, Penny Prince. I'm gonna come and check you out. I'm gonna definitely check it out. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull YouTube. Let's see, Penny Prince. Oh, well, I do IT work. So I am into like I guess you can say more of the security side of IT. So I get paid well for my contracts that I do. Now I'm not an employee, I'm a contractor. So I can't I can't be like, "Oh, I work at this specific place," cuz I just go, do work, be done. That's it. But let me type in Penny Prince on YouTube. Get over there and see. Penny Prince, Penny Prince. What is the name of the YouTube channel I'm looking for? Penny Prince. I see all kinds of stuff popping up. Gee whiz. It's like a nightmare. Okay, let me go to channels. It's Penny Pranks, Penny Prince Penny. No, that is a clown. Uh, oh, it's on Rumble and Spotify. Got you. Okay, I'll check it out there. Rumble. I think I got a Rumble account. I don't remember. Did I get a Rumble account? It might have been there was something else that I had an account for. It was like YouTube, but it wasn't Rumble. It was can't quite call it. Yeah, I need to sign up for a Rumble account. I'll sign up and look you up. Um, let's see, channel Rumble, Spotify, and I go live on Facebook. Penny Prince. I have a good channel for you, Framework Fortune, with mentally retarded. Let's see, One Life, One Chance, Twitch. Uh, IRNT still pushing up. So yeah, today is definitely a slower day. Hopefully we get a better day tomorrow. There was a lot of action yesterday, so I'm not mad about what's happening today because the SPY is acting real wonky. But it's whatever. Now I see Sava up there, 20 something percent. I think I traded Sava before, but it was definitely when it was a lower price. Did it get news today? Why did I just type that in like that? Did it get news today or something? Is that why it's exploding? look over here. Sava. Where'd it go? Okay. Sava regulation. Wait, whoa. What? Cassava Sciences shares spike sharply on volume over 50. Not seeing news to justify move higher, but keep in mind stock has high short interest. Okay, yeah. So the shorts are just getting pushed out today. Basically, no real news. All right, someone watching IRNT ready to rip. Let's go back over there. I was watching it. Let me see. Ready to rip, you say? Does it have any kind of news to make it rip? Or does it have high short interest like Sava? IRNT. I just don't see a catalyst to make it rip today. Yeah. Not good enough. You lost 1,200 on Sava? Oh my goodness. That's what? That's like a scratch for you, right? That's like, oops. That's nothing for you, Daniel B. 1,200? Come on, man. What was that on? Was that on a short play? Or was that on a long play on Sava? I bet it was a short play. IRNT coming on back down. Twitter, whatever happened to this one? Yep, this one broke down at 1350. It's done for the day for me. Even if it comes back through, I don't want it. I wish it would pop up though. Yep, clapping down, pushing away from that uptrend. So I'm done with that one. Take that one off my watch. And actually, I'm not gonna take it off my watch because it's just coming down into this buy area that I had selected earlier. So we'll see. Oh, it was on news. Got you. All right. Well, everything is just pondering out. I did take a $16 loss on Peloton because it started diving on me after the open, after my watch sale went through and my average price got moved up. But it's all good. 16 bucks ain't nothing. We'll be back. But as of now, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything that's super looking super good. Somebody called out RNT, but I'll be very careful trading RET or IRNT today. Sava taking a nice little dump down. No reason to be up anyway. Dang, that thing was up. That thing was up 50 something percent. Gave back profits from let's see, the 62.58 down to the 56. So that's a big move down. Hopefully somebody caught a short on that. Penny Prince says I own Sava. I bought at 1043 in 2020. Gee whiz, you're doing very well. I still hold. That's why I don't trade short term. Yeah, yeah. Well, if you know how to play the short term, and again, all types of traders trade all types of ways. So, there's money in the short term, money in the long term. There's safety levels in the market. What has a higher safety level? So, with you buying it that low and holding it, your safety level has gone up as the price has rose. So, it happens. I'm playing momentum though, so It's kind of like a different type of analysis and kind of looking at the short term rather than at the long term. Cause like the just was that this week? Yeah, that was this week on Peloton. People were like, "Oh, it's trash," but I was looking at it as a short term trade. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's dumpster fire and all this." Thing ripped $9. That's short term movement. If you took one share, you would have made $9. Oh, Daniel B got caught in a washout. Nobody read it yet, but declining. Sometimes the rebound never comes. Yeah, I know the rebound never comes. That's called a falling knife, right? And that's why we do risk management. If it does fall, manage the risk. Don't let it fall against you and just be looking at your screen like, I you're gonna get ate up. It's a piranha nest out here. Uber halted. What? Uber just, it didn't even do anything crazy. Let me see what kind of news is coming out on Uber. Uber in a halt. Where is it? While it's in this halt, let's go ahead and look here. News pending over here on TOS. We got news pending on Uber. DA Davison maintains buy on Uber. Price target at 62. And Uber Technologies shares are trading higher. So this we'll watch how this opens. BTIG adjusts Uber's price from to 65 from 80 and reiterates buying rating. So we will see what Uber has to do today. I can't believe it went into a halt like this. Like it was just regular trading and then all of a sudden halted. No kind of crazy move out. So we'll see what happens on that one. BKKT coming on back down, which probably means Bitcoin. Bitcoin's still looking okay. Oh no, this is the inverse. Where's Bitcoin itself? Yeah, it just took a little bit of a downplay, but it's nothing serious. Back over here. BKK. I just want to see Uber open up. It's gonna open up like $10 lower or what? Actually, let me look on the halt so I can see if it's a T1, T2, T12, whatever it is. Let me go over here, TOS, pull up this thing. No, and do we have IPOs today? We do have IPOs today. I'll look at those in a minute. But right now, Uber is, maybe I need to refresh. Okay, Uber isn't even showing up here on the halt scanner. So that's weird. Hmm. Usually as soon as they halt, they come over here. Oh well. Um that's crazy. So I don't know what kind of halt action it is on here. Yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the content, enjoying the market analysis, looking around, make sure you hit the like button. Um, and if you're not subscribed, you can consider subscribing. And yeah, I'll give the stream probably about another 15 minutes. I really want to see if Uber will open up in the next 15 minutes. If so, I want to see what happens. Yeah. It's news pending on Uber. This could be juicy. We're gonna see, man. If they start actually, let me see if they'll put out news on let me see on Yahoo Finance if they've already started circulating articles. You know, these people, their fingers are so quick, man. They have an article out in seconds. Oh no, Uber, literally a 3 paragraph page on Uber before it opens up. Why? What is happening? What is happening to my Yahoo? I know my internet's still good. Nah, exit that. Exit all it. Oh, there it is. Okay, lawmakers getting menacing call after menacing call. A review of threats against members of Congress shows how a mainstreaming of violent political speech has prompted a growing number of Americans to target elected officials. But this is not Yahoo Finance. This is just regular Yahoo. I'm gonna get back over to Yahoo Finance. China bought none of the 200 billion it promised from the U.S. in the phase 1 trade deal. Okay, let's get back over to Yahoo Finance. One Life says it'll probably be a short opportunity. With the way that it's looking right now, you may be right. It may be a big short opportunity. But like I don't know why it's not on the Hawk scanner yet. I mean, it should be on here by now. So that's crazy. This must be some good news. They must have got some new contracts from like, let's see, mortgage rates flying high, no fly list for unruly passengers. Okay. Stocks tumble as investors digest hot inflation. This is a lot of news we saw earlier. Let's go to the more recent news. Super Bowl betting is legal in these states. Okay. So how much time has passed? Let's see. It halted at 11:10. So 5 minutes have definitely passed. This may be a long halt. I may not be able to stick around for this. I'm only streaming for 10 more minutes and I got to get out of here. Go do some work. Make back this $14 I lost. SPY back down to the 454, so could not break that 460 again. DCFC definitely back up there. Oh my goodness, open up. Definitely holding in this little range here. I wonder will it try again to go up? Do I want to get some participation in this? The bottom is the 1327. 1327. That would be a 50, wait, no, 13, that'd be a 40 cent risk right now. Do I want to participate is the question. It's been holding these levels for a little bit through the day. But I'm quite scared to take a trade right now because I don't feel like wasting capital. It's just going to dump. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that. I'm okay. BKKT, big old top and tail. Let's see. Wait. They or One Life says they're bought out by Apple, or Apple introducing autonomy ride share. I think Uber will go to the moon. 7 million shares has bought at the on the first 15 minutes. Some people must know something. It's not a loss but a gain in understanding. One Life said just my speculation. And then Lori says my swings are doing very good. AFMD and PRVB. And Lightning Rick says lift is lifting. So let me go look at lift. Got about 7 minutes on the stream. Yeah, it's definitely getting on up there. So something's going on because we've heard news about FedEx. We've heard news about UPS. We've heard news about a bunch of delivery companies and a bunch of rideshare companies. So we'll kind of see what they want to do because they've definitely been popping up in the news. Definitely been popping up. P-Ton. One Life says, Daniel B, I just pulled up this chart and I traded this one around 250 range. Let's see. Look at BTU. BTU. I'm watching this stock for a few weeks. Definitely got a nice uptrend on it. Big rounded shape right there. Looks like a cup and handle. Cup and the handle. Can this thing crack down this new little trend? It's got 1337 is the crackdown spot. Lori, nice Lori. Watch careful around 470 level price if can penetrate up, if not sell. 470 on one of those stocks that she called out. All right. Well, looking like I'm going to get ready to shut it down. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'll be back tomorrow morning, hopefully for some better opportunities. I took one trade today. It was a green trade, but I got stopped out, so it was only a $2 gain. And then I exited a trade from yesterday on Peloton. It was a $30 trade, but due to the watch sale rules, definitely got shafted because of that. But that's okay. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow morning. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys dropping your knowledge in the comment section. And definitely looking forward to seeing you at Market Open tomorrow. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.